Very good Tuesday afternoon, folks. I'm NTV Chief Meteorologist Eddie Shear. Lovely day here at home. Going to be a quiet night and a quiet Wednesday. But what I want to talk to you about now, very briefly, is Hurricane Irma. As we take a look at Irma on the satellite imagery, it is a monstrous-looking hurricane. You see hurricanes on satellite and radar. This is what it looks like on satellite, and this is about as classic of a hurricane as you will ever see. In fact, this is one of the strongest hurricanes I can remember. Right now, approaching the Leeward Islands as a Category 5. Winds sustained, mind you, 295 kilometers per hour, gusting up to 350. Barometric pressure 926 millibars, moving west at 23 kilometers per hour. National Hurricane Center is saying this is the strongest storm on record east of the Gulf of Mexico. And these gusts here, to put that into perspective, that's more than double what we saw with that strong windstorm across the northeast Avalon in March. As we take more of a 3D look at the satellite imagery here, you can see the center very well defined. You can see the clouds on the 1-minute imagery just swirling around that center. It's a beautiful thing to look at, but this is a very, very dangerous hurricane, and there are some islands in the path of it that are going to take a direct hit from Irma within the next 24 to 36 hours. The biggest question then is, where does the storm go? Well, it looks like over the next 5 days, the storm will track very close to Puerto Rico, which is right there. It looks like the eastern edge of Puerto Rico may get impacts, but as of now, it looks like the track is going to be just to the north of the island. It looks like the track is also going to be just north of the Dominican Republic and Haiti. So these islands here, this island here, Hispaniola, may be spared a direct impact. Jamaica's down there. It looks like Jamaica not in the impact zone at all, at least at this point for Irma. And then the latest computer model guidance has Irma interacting with Cuba a little bit, possibly even a little bit farther south than what the icons here are showing. If that's the case, that may actually be a bad thing for Cuba, obviously, because you're taking a direct hit, but the mountainous terrain of Cuba may help to weaken Irma a little bit as it then makes a sharp turn to the north toward Florida early Sunday morning. And that's what the computer model guidance is generally showing, most of it all showing a very sharp turn to the north. Each one of these lines, you call that a spaghetti plot, is a computer model's forecast. Notice there is a lot of variance here, meaning a lot of spread, so a lot of uncertainty. Where they're closer together, down back here, there is much more certainty, but the thing that is certain is Irma will turn to the north. The question is just, will it be on the west coast of Florida, making landfall near Naples or Tampa, or will it skirt the east coast, going up towards Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, and Jacksonville? As of right now, it's still a little too early to say, but it looks like Florida is going to be impacted by Irma in some way, as are the islands down in the tropics. So that's what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to watch this very closely. Lows tonight, just a quick preview of the forecast, mid to upper teens on the island, looking at single numbers across Labrador. For tomorrow, 20s on the island, maybe a few showers on the west coast, northern peninsula, and in the Straits of Labrador, but it's going to be fairly quiet across the rest of the big land with highs in the mid-teens. So that's the latest update on Irma. I'll have your full forecast coming up, as always, on the evening news hour, and before that, first edition. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you this evening.